Rodine.
Yeah, I told you.
He's got like 7.
Told you.
I've got a cup of tea under this.
120 cards under here.
He's got 120 cards.
120 cards with different names.
Kill if you're able to contest aggressively. If they're not able to, this is a big punish. Crit actually TPing top because it looks like TNC will not be rotating lanes. I don't know if I like this decision.
Well, they even actually got the Fisher block on AU. Like he's running as far as he possibly can, but with his puck orb, they're probably going to get first blood. Ancient Apparition. This is.
I hate what Arteezy's doing, but you know, one of the greediest carry players in the world. He's literally just no items rushing Midas, which
they're going again mid. Samael, once again, Fisher from Crit. He's doing the work. Cuckoo wants to get involved as well. He's already searched himself forward. Crit underneath the tower. Armel can't get enough damage into him, and now Cuckoo is a little too deep. He's already got 2 stacks of that Shadow Raise. Samael, he's got the melee range, and that's why Cuckoo is staying right on top of him, not allowing Samael to get the distance he needed to get the mid-raise. So Cuckoo, so aggressive, gets the kill on the mid.
Man, he would have lived there, Samael, if he had just continued to walk away. Actually, he had boots. Darkseer didn't surge on cooldown.
Now Crit's going to tie him mid, maybe. Tim's, underneath the shrapnel. Tim's is pretty deep. He'll have a TP scroll available. Fly can't really do anything about that. All it can do is slow him down with the Grave Chill.
Really well done by TNC. This is all, you got to get aggressive in the mid lane. Cannot give Sumail space to breathe. And to reiterate, just saying,
Creep.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Because that's the old, it was one of the very, very old counts. Like, you get dominated, it's like, okay, well, let's just get hand to Midas. Like, we killed chain creeps, we killed dominated creeps. Dream Coil, Cuckoo, kind of forced to hang around a little bit longer, trying to Iron Shell up any kind of damage he can. He actually put one on top of Fly.
There's no vision here, and Armel's arrived. This is a big timing push for TNC. They're very strong here, but they got to be careful.
Does Gabby want to fight? He may have to level up his Reincarnate. He's holding the point for the moment. He's got a 2-0-3, and does he want to level up? He does. He's silenced up, so he'll die in the trees in just a second. The orb won't connect from S4, while the assassination will. So Crit's already down, and Gabby just walks it off. Doesn't even need the Reincarnation to pop. And the creep wave was held back thanks to the Wraithing Skeleton Warriors. So they keep the pressure up on the tier 1 tower, and Fly's kind of stranded, rolling boulder forward. Gabby's doing the damage while Fly will go down. They've still got this army of the... Would be another way EG can initiate. They're running closer. It's the Yule Scepter of Samael. He utilizes perfectly by doing exactly this. Dispel out the Darkseer, start with the Razors. He'll still get the ball off, but the Ice Blast is coming in. It's going to hit hard. Run on top of Samael. Now Darkseer may already be dead, and they'll actually have ES follow him, but this Magnetize is causing so much damage. You've still got the Reincarnation of Elf from the Wraith King, who's going to crit his way to success. As EU, he has to back behind the tower. They've lost their damage. Sniper is gone, and Gabby, does he need to fight? Does he need to turn for this one? He's got any kind of army that can work for him. He'll kill off Crit, but Arteezy's already got the triple kill. Burns the Reincarnation. They will be respawning in a second, but I don't think a second is long enough for Gabby. He'll go down on the bottom lane. Stick charges buy him that little bit more time. The TNC only like 10 meters in front of us. Maybe 20. But
a bit further. You don't know how to convert feet.
Top lane, scrolling boulder in, connecting with the Ice Blast. Crit, nice positioning from Tim's. I expect nothing else on his ES. He's so damn good on this hero. Moved away from the Fissure, and then lets Gabby come in for the glory. They need to increase the speed of the Radiance.
Yeah. He also skipped Midas, by the way. I neglected to look at that, but he's actually just trying to match
boulder in. S4, he has to leave. He came for the bounty runes, and now he's actually silenced up. He could not falling back with 2 heroes over the top of the vision of that ward. And you're seeing the position of Cuckoo. He's trying to make it so if they do come up that high, they break it. Darkseer will break the other part of the smoke, and everyone's wanting to get away. This is the double blink reveal. Remember, they do not know this TNC, so if they feel like they can take the fight underneath their own board, in the back lines, Sabal's going to take out Ancient Apparition with a full-out wind-up. He takes the Requiem kill onto AA, and with the coil, Sniper, well, they actually have Gabby still fighting up against S4, and Sabal, what are you doing on a cliff? He'll get back down again. Don't go Arteezy. Never go full Arteezy unless you're actually dominating. Then you can go full Arteezy. He'll turn around, try and fight the Fissure, create him some space, and maybe Arteezy, no, he's silenced up. He couldn't rage again. He'll end up going down. Tims will take the streak away from him, and he wants to run forward again using these Iron Shells from Cuckoo. They're finding the damage, maybe not into Fly, but they're rolling boulder forward, finding it S4. They'll get the kill as well. Fly's caught on the wrong side of the tracks. At least he's got friends, his winged friends, but Cuckoo wants to take care of them too. Starts the burn. Here comes the AA blast. Fly can't TP out. He's got no mana for it. He gets hit by the ice blast, and he will 100% shatter. He'll save his birds and die for the cause.
So a lot of...
Yeah, there's one observer ward. It spotted one of the heroes that went invis. It went into the cover of smoke.
Yeah, and they've got the blink though. That's the key. There it is. Blink reveal. Boom. Dead fly.
Okay, maybe it wasn't spotted. The fly didn't get the memo.
Yeah, and that's the strength right there of the TNC. And if
Samel found his hero, you'll scepter him up and drop him down. And that's the reason why the 4-star is up, breaks the distance, and Samel silence. Tim's arrives so quickly, and Samel's gonna go down. It's a double kill for the Ancient Apparition.
Their mistake last time. If you're gonna take this fight, when you know EG's coming at you, it's got to be on your terms.
Gabby, he's underneath the Dire Observer and Sentry. They're going to jump in, go for a quick silence. They're going to get the very, very quick kill, and they've managed to claim him. Big ability's not down just yet. Now, look at Samel winding up with the PKB. He'll hit the Requiem. They got the kill on the ranking twice over, but can they get more? Now the Cuckoo's made a couple of copies. The stuns in the back lines is a Visage for the Wraith King. The Dream Coil is keeping Armel and EU inside the river, so they can't come and join the fight just yet. Darkseid has already gone down as Puck wants to move forward. He's coming with the back of the out. Sniper, that Glimmer Cave didn't protect him for long enough, but they don't see him. They will, however, see AU. Ancient Apparition jumping forward, and there is a package special delivery. S4 of evil geniuses. As TNC just seem to have this big group up try and fight. Samel's waiting with an invis rune. They have detection? Yeah, they do. He's right on top of a sentry one. Samel had no idea. They keep the stun chaining going. A defensive Yorset Ray. Still got his BKB available. That's easy. Fighting. Samel BKB up, but he'll die before he gets the full Requiem. That was a death Requiem. And they'll allow the reincarnation of Gabby to pop. He'll chase up after Fly. The blink forward. Gets the stun. Even a fresh BKB. He's going to arrive. So Fly will go down. Samel, there's no way he could have known. The sentry ward was there. Maybe we phoned ahead. Gabby's already moving towards the north, but not everyone's in position. The Darkseid are a little bit further away. He'll have to come through the back lines. That's easy. That should blink forward, going up to Armel. Now going to use his fresh 10-second BKB to try and turn and fight as well. And Gabby, he's in the back lines, keeping Samel out of the engagement. Armel looks like he's finally going to go down as Arteezy pops out. One more attack. No, he's still been kept alive. The Greens gave him the life. The backpack gives him the space. They haven't found the kill. They still can't find the sniper. Samel, he can't get close enough. They even keep out of range of the death ulti. Cuckoo will finally fall. Gabby still got reincarnation. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. AA will make that back by buying back. So will the Darkseid. They really want this fight. Moving up to Arteezy. The rolling boulder keeps him stunned, and the reincarnation slows him down. S4 is able to draw himself away, but Armel's just dodging left, right, and center. Looking for S4. The shrapnel will connect. He can't blink. He might be able to orb in 1 second time. He's able to do so. Is there a silence? Is there something? He's just going further back.
They know EG has to be coming from the bottom, and they have a ward on the shrine. So long as they keep the heroes up in between them and the support,
they've already taken the tower. They're going to burn through Gabby really quickly. Darkseid wall's good. Gabby, he's so low on life, they can't kill him. The Greaves gives the life back again.
Another Arteezy illusion. You can see just sending it straight for the supports. In fact, nope, he'll actually cut bottom way with it. Runes have spawned. S4 is going to beeline for the bottom ones. Age is still active for another minute and a half, but if I'm TNC, I'd love to get the tier 3. They actually did before they were able to, they backed off there, which means now you just kill the shrines. This is huge. It's a slight advantage now in the map control department.
Arteezy. Just saying hello, metaphor.
I do what I can.
That gun really wants to bear down. That's a 5 HP tier 3 tower. All right, Flies is like, I'll put down a sentry ward. They're pinging.
It's perfect for Tim.
They know something is up there. He's going to Glimmer Cave. The sentry ward comes down way too late. Tim's is already up. Blink forward. Arteezy can't find his target. The 4-star from the Ancient Apparition.
He is the one making plays. Everyone else on the team playing around where he is. He's the...
Oh, they're coming forward.
You don't want to go off.
Observe the sentries. They see more. Gabby jumps in. He's found the ES. Arteezy. He found the Earthbird. That's not the right trade-off. An ES for an ES. He can't even find the kill. But the sniper, that's the bigger one. 4-star, 1 and 2 in the back. 3-man back at the ball. Tim's on top of the back attack. And let the ears be ringing like bells. Arteezy, he is locked down. Gabby will find him. And this looks like it is the worst-case scenario for Evil Geniuses. They bought back on the ES. Samel is running. Gabby wants to keep up with him, and he's keeping the Radiance burn. He can't blink away. Samel has to Yorset for him, so he can buy that space to stop the Radiance burn, so he can blink.
Two, once they sniff out that Arteezy has no ability to buy back into this game. And here come the skeletons, dude.
Samel has to get rid of this creep wave quickly, but they just jump into the mid. This is why you went that talent, right? Burning through, they fortify up. It's the only thing EG can do to try and keep him alive. A quick E-blade onto Gabby stops him from at least attacking for a moment, but it doesn't stop everything else from pushing in further. They move towards the mid. Again, you don't want to go on Gabby. They still haven't even popped his reincarnation. You can AWP through, you can hit him from range, but he just continues to tank and tank and tank. Second lane of Rax is gone. Just like we'll get around to the fatal bonds being changed up.
Still in beta.
Smoking up, they're coming in, and just blink forward, finding the target. Is going to be flying crit. He's going to fish to try and buy some space, but Gabby doesn't care. In fact, he wasn't even.
EG can't full commit.
Also, watch the North. Just like Game of Thrones, the dead come for you. They will push through the lane. They will go for the tier 4 towers. It's a nice vision to at least hold Gabby, but then, hey, you got Surge. That'll get further down. Roshan's already begun it. Oh, he counts it! He got a huge hit! Mel's gonna go down! Roshan was in there helping him out. Tim's gonna fall as well. He's doing the damage of the Echo Slide forward from Crit! It's opening the space! You can back it back into the wall! Reincarnation will hold him there! Samel, what have you got to give? Another Hex available for Gabby! His PK will protect him! He's looking towards Crit! And actually just have the Surging Cuckoo running through Evil Jesus! Arteezy will rage TP out! Does he have the time? Does he have the space? He does! They will manage to live, but Roshan, he's so low on life. They turn around TNC, S4's nearby, almost no life, and he'll be silenced and killed. Buyback is available for him.
Team straight buybacks. Unfortunately, TNC still with that huge advantage. Once those huge spells from EG are down, not much left in the tank.
40-second cooldown when it comes to reincarnation. They're trying to break it right now. Ice Blast is coming in. Fly. They're all being hit. The back wasn't in time, but they're underneath the shrapnel. Flying Samel. They can't walk out of this one. Cuckoo's walking up next. Samel making sure he cannot blink away to safety. Defensive Fuel Scepter, but Puck is set for 110. Samel will join him as well. Mel's just pumping the glass cannon back. Damage from behind. Samel, he's just trying to get the bounce, but TNC, they're coming into your home and they're stealing everything you've got. Arteezy will move over for maybe one kill into the Ancient Apparition, but he knows he can't claim it. They'll fight him inside the fountain. No. Objective-based gaming. Remember what you came here for. Take the tier 4s, take the Dire Ancient, and take the GG call out of Evil Jesus, because you're gonna get all of them.
Yeah, this is most certainly the game. You've got 2 cores down without buyback, unless Arteezy can pull off some miracles.
Oh, he's blinking him. He's going for the Abyssal Blade onto ES, but once again, it's this Darkseer, never-ending life with the Greaves. Maybe with the Stuns, Gabby. He's still got Reincarnation available. Flies the one with his little familiar, trying to find the stun. Chris doing what he can to stun into Gabby, but the Abyssal Blade is a little bit stronger. Not to mention the teamwork from TNC. Arteezy was in the back lines, but the 4-stuffs. Mel just keeps pushing away, and BKBs. Finally, the GG call. It does come out. 47 minutes it took, but team game 1 in this best of 3 winners bracket semi.
Yeah, and you can just see the difference. Neither side.
This is turn to
Yeah, he could. I mean, he really could.
Yeah.
They haven't actually played against the Death Prophet in this tournament right now.
No.
I know they played it against...
This is why you pick the Lifestealer. You always want to ensure it goes up against the Bat. It's not surprising, but it's a bit tougher just because that Bat does have that full level advantage already.
And Fly feels very sacrificial, trying to keep Mel out of the lane, but with the Spirit Siphon and the Crypt Swarm, they have the range thanks to the rotation in from the Ancient Apparition. And Samel, it's like, okay, I can't really do anything to help you here. I've got a level 1 Shadow Strike that was on cooldown at the time.
That's huge for Mel, because you could see
JJ's been watching for this. The Courier snipe down mid. How many attacks does it take? 51 damage, 1 and 2.
that's huge.
Easy done. No stick, no mango.
Yes. Low amounts of net worth better, it's going to be the Bat Rider. He really just needs maybe a Drums bots or a Blink.
Samel's going to go for mid. I think Mel is actually dead. That's a level 2 Shadow Strike, but it's Fly rotating in through the rear. Samel, he had the extra life, and here comes your strike. So it was double Dota Fett ticking down on Mel, and Fly actually is the one to claim the kill. TNC this because they're rotating Tims and AU in here, and they may still get one. The Fly turns the opposite way.
You're gonna try. I would have liked to see Tims grab a CS for boots before they started making these moves. It's a lot harder to rotate because he doesn't have that catch speed.
TP did not come in time.
They got no answers, and this is something I like about OG's drafting patterns quite a bit. They very rarely have zero methods of dealing with BKBs. EG, you gotta be afraid, especially if Gabby gets what I have to assume is like either a Battle Fury rush or maybe fast on
Fly. Nice value point up in Glimpse, pulls Cuckoo back in, and Arteezy. A much needed kill for him. That's his first of the...
Alright, Nix, like, the whole lineup of EG is built around playing with pace. I do think that into the later phases of this game, TNC will have an edge. I want to see them prevent that.
They're just going to chain their stuns. The cold feet triggers, and Gabby's got more than enough damage to kill him off. But alright, sure, Ancient Apparition
bottom. Well done. A lot of base regen on crit along with the tangos, so doesn't mind.
they're actually TPing support in. Cuckoo is already here, goes into Firefly, once crit, Spine Carapace kicks in, but the Burrow Strike from SK, as you said, oh, nice double stun. Crit's got some space into the trees, taking a lot of hits from the tower. He's got a couple, no, one more attack will do it. Cuckoo's got the Flying Vision, Crit will finally go down. And
my buddy, I've been left behind before as well.
Surge Crit forward. They just need to get this Impale onto the Ancient Apparition, using Spike Carapace to help set it up. Cold Feet, he's like, damned if you do, damned if you
feel. To maybe go for like a second or third item BKB, ensure that there's really nothing on that TNC can do to kill you, unless it's a troll with a lasso.
Oh, Tims, that is not what he wanted to have happen. He just wanted to Burrow Strike RTZ, take the rune and get the hell out of there, but you could win. Well, no, dude, just wait. We could terrorblade this stuff.
I hope the game gets like 80 minutes and like the Darkseer particles combined with the ghosts start breaking everything.
Fantastic information. He was underneath the Sentry Ward, so Armel got a small glimpse of it, but this is the power when Fly's got Wall and Storm up the... Oh, that's gonna hurt! That's gonna hurt! The Rage is gonna make sure he doesn't tick too much.
He's dead. Tick. To the second to last tick.
Tick.
Last tick. That was close. Unfortunate.
Mid lane, TNC's rotating over to try and stop this. They are smoked up. Here comes your Ice Blast. It's a great backline. Lift both S4 as well as Crit. Spike Carapace comes up to at least reflect some of the earlier damage, but they push him back with a Flame Ring and drag through Crit. With a double stun from Tim, Zamail, the Sonic Wave pushing everybody back out again. The Storm from Fly, this will help return it around. So a 1-for-1 trap with the Cold Feet. S4 can't get himself away from this one. Neither can Fly. In the silence, it hit Queen of Pain. Her Blink is coming off cooldown, but Rooted trapped everything. She thought Trees was protecting her, but nothing was. EG, that at the start looked okay after they escaped the Ice Blast, but it went downhill quickly.
I want to know look at where Troll is and what he did in that fight, and then
parachute myself in a different direction. Never gonna happen. And should not happen. S4.
Pipe finish.
He's trying to be the bait. Running along the front lines, Crit's right behind him. It's like if you want to jump, if you want to move forward, he'll be there with the Spike Carapace. Armel a little bit too far up. S4. Oh, there's your Burrow Strike. They found the target. They found Fly. He was too close. The follow-up silence. He won't be able to survive. The one-shots won't do enough, but here comes your Ice Blast. It's going to chill everybody. Queen of Pain may shatter when Tips in the back line with the Burrow Strike. He catches two into the epicenter. He'll get both S4 and Crit. Evil Jesus massively punished on positioning by TNC, and they want more. The silence. It cancels the surge. S4 has no other choice but to stay and to die, and who's not there?
I only got one more life before I feel like his hero might just fall off too far.
I think Crit's dead.
For EG to recover.
He can't TP out. Spike Carapace isn't available. Vendetta is, however. But Cuckoo's got dust. Yep. Triggers it. So Crit, slow him up, burn him up, and he's just moving around in circles.
Really well done there. Wow, okay, cool. Tim's went for the hood. So I was talking about how they have that lack of a hero to buy the teamfight items.
Oh, Burrow Strike jumping forward. The Ice Blast going to connect as well. It's big hits. S4 trying to back it back up. That defensive heals that are actually helping save Samel so he can blink away. The Storm is good. Yes, Rob is caught in time, but with the Sonic Wave, actually pushing them out of the Storm. They don't have the detection available. There is a Sentry Ward now being planted. A double stun out through Armel as well as Tims, but they want to go for more. Another silence, just making sure the Queen of Pain can't just blink herself away. Good defensive wall from Fly, but Cuckoo, he flies around despite Carapace. Stun's coming off cooldown for Crit, but the Glimpse will buy the space with the Burrow Strike. Surveil, he came back close to defensive mules. Yeah, he actually uses it aggressively. Sends Armel up and blinks away himself.
With a ton of max HP, you're just going to go down.
I actually thought there was maybe I'm just like tripping a little bit, but there was a Dire Sentry on top of that camp where the Ogres were.
Yeah, but it wasn't placed in time.
Yeah, but it's gone now. There wasn't a sentry in range to get rid of it. Either way, must be D-Ward over D-Ward. Crit's going to have a lot of trouble here. But then again, maybe not. Sand King, Samail, Fly. The double Burrow strikes up. But it won't be enough to save more seconds. This may... can't actually open up Roshan.
This is the right move from Team C. They don't have the DP ult, and they don't have the trophy KP. But it's coming with it now.
Silence, Fly!
There's a blink on the bat, ready to rock and
Samel. He does not want to be... So Samel's taking the T2 down the bottom lane. In the meantime, the Creep Wave's going to do that. They're TPing in, they're blinking up. Crit's coming in close. Where's this detection? Cuckoo, he's waiting up on the hill of sentries there. The blink lasso. He found Dark here, keeping S4 out of the pit. Roshan taken. Gabby has the Echo's Immortal. Cuckoo may lose his life for this, but is it going to be worth it? It is when Darkseer dies. The buyback comes in quickly. quickly. The Sonic Wave, Gabby is so low. They blink away. They don't want to fight him while the BKB is up. Back to the shrine, but there's no regeneration from this. Arteezy, he needs to kill Gabby while in the river. They're losing their extra support. Saying goodbye to the Knicks. The Aegis Simona will break, but they quick fight back. He needs to TP him quickly in order to get the stun, but the ball comes up without the BKB. Gabby can't walk away from this one, and they want to chase more. S4 with it back, pulling back Armel. They'll do it anyway by glimpsing of the Death Prophet. A huge kill to claim. That big network means big money. Around, all the way around the back, on the back of this smoke. Tim's is close, and he'll break it. Quick Observer Ward down. Sentry will counter it, so they lose that vision. But look at Arteezy. He just wants to kill. He's going after the Death Prophet. Exism did get off in time with a Burrow Strike in the back line. S4 can't be involved, but Arteezy, no! Not on the cliff! He got pulled up and killed off in TNC! They sent the message of memes. S4's on the run as well. TNC just continuously going. Finally, the trap through wall. Buy back to get into this game. And maybe they can look for something. A back, a wall, a combination. Armel's pulled back into it. Without the Arteezy, they don't need him. A double kill for Smell, but Armel got pushed back out of the silence. S4's been killed off by this Exorcism. All the physical damage still sustains for TNC. They lost the Bat Rider for that committal from EG. And the Tier 2 tower as well.
Dude, that's... like, it's B now on the Death Prophet. That is a huge item for his survivability. No longer will EG be able to lock him down.
The Sentry. Crit, you don't want to be there. And Glimpse gonna try and pull back the escape, but he's already out of the stun. Crit, he needs a little bit more distance to the lasso. They found both the supports. Ice Blast flies forward. 2 heroes down, and that's a long time for him because it's bouncing through and cancelling his Blink Dagger at the most inopportune time, so he moves to the front lines instead.
They can look to push for Araxi. They still have a bit of DPL time. But EG, they want to fight while this fades.
He's surging him, but TNC, they feel it. The buyback from Nyx is enough. The Tier 3 talent will go down.
Oh, this is so huge. They can push the envelope just a bit longer than you'd expect because they know Fly has no buyback. His buyback would be the real threat, as we've seen.
They're coming. The double silence. Death Prophet creates the space on the back of her Exorcism running out. She did not want to have the fight. She still had the BKB, but you don't want to waste it. SK, Burrow strikes away. Hopefully, yep, they have enough damage, EG. They get something for their buybacks.
Aegis Roche's up.
It flew over them. I don't think EG was aware of this. They put down a defensive Observer Ward, very quickly de-warded out as EG. They want Roshan, but Vortex sees in.
TNC just wants to stall. EG want to fight now before DPL is going to pop it. Armel, he misclicks.
What was that smoke? He's still got the BKB available on Armel, so he can walk himself out this, or can he? Fly doesn't have that Aghanim. Now he'll BKB up the Sonic Wave. Armel so low, but the Spirit Side is coming on live for 10. He comes in, combining with the epic.
Oh my god!
Cannot live through this. The back wall, it's nice, but it's not good enough.
All the heroes to initiate on Toby, the Death Prophet with no ultimate and a fresh BKB. It's not the hero. Armel even playing with them, standing in the Disruptor ult as if he's in trouble and just gets himself healed nearly to full. Great double stun, great buyback from Tims, but how does EG not see that coming? Now
it's kind of troll, but he has to sacrifice his buyback for it.
And if he dies that third time, Toby, EG's going to be in some real trouble.
Well, here they go. The jump in. They found their target. Ice Blast Fort. Crits in a world of pump, but the 4-star Cuckoo, he gets the lasso. The Glimpse will pull him back, so Fly will be okay. But here comes Arteezy, looking for the kill over on Tim. A quick 4-star from Gabby. Goes after S4. S4, he's really just a back. He's a pipe. He's everything else. Mal, blink away. The defensive Yule Scepter. It dodges Tim. The silence is there. Another send-up. The storm is great from Fly. Looking at Armel and Gabby, but the BKBs are there. Gabby can't get back out. Arteezy needs to kill him off right now. But the dive, he's going to get the tag. All the life you want. Bathe in the blood of EG. It rains blue blood. Arteezy needs to get out of here. A double kill for him. Saval's trying to go man on man with Death Prophet. He has to blink away in time. But Arteezy thinks he can go in for ball. Phase boots are coming off cooldown. Here's your Glimpse. Pull it back into the wall. The damage. Arteezy does get the triple kill. That bleeds.
If he gets stunned there, I think EG lose the fight and possibly the game, but instead preserves himself and then is able to just look at it, flick into Armel.
Well, we come back alive. A little bit of troubles. Fly. He was on a mission of vision. And,
and Sumel, like, he's got the spell life steal, the attack speed.
50% at the moment. Aegis and cheese from this little sucker. Can they get close enough for it? Roshan, he's almost gone. EG, you commit now or never. They jump in the lasso. It got the grab over from Sumel, combining with the Ice Blast and the 4-star strike. Sumel gonna instantly die. 100 seconds on the sideline. He'll buy back in, but remember the Aegis is already in the hands of Gabby. They want to try and fight.
They get to the high ground before the Glimpse can come out. EG, they have to pursue.
They need vision. They need
You can't.
Then
There's
again,
an
it's
Aegis.
against an Aegis.
It's an
You
Aegis.
can't.
There's a troll in front of the bait. Like, it just doesn't work.
They want it. They found Death Prophet over on the side. Crit, that could be the biggest grab if they can get him. He's got your center as well as Cheese Bar straight from Tim onto Samel. He can't get the Sonic Wave up, but here comes your Ice Blast. Once again, he blinks. He dodges the Ice Blast, still chilled up a little bit. They break the Aegis, but there's no buyback for the Death Prophet. Gabby being forced to up to wait. They just want to be able to retreat. RT's moving so quickly, and he got the vision. Gabby flips back in. He doesn't have BKB. He's got the Titanic if they can stun him up now. Gabby gets all the life back, combining with the epicenter. A little bit of a spike cameras makes it difficult to keep the chase going, however, but Gabby, Titanic is now worn off. The wall's up once more, and they can just keep going. Glimpses of corner in a 2 second time. Someone else be pulled back into the depth when the double stun is out. Gabby and Tim's in trouble, but he gets a 3-man stun. You got 2, I got 3. The fear, Tim's doesn't want to walk too far away. He's waiting, they're backing, they know he's here. Because the sand is still in their eyes. He's like a bad beach, you just can't get it out of your shoes.
Oh my god, but
Bottom lane's pushing in. He does not want to walk directly back up the lane. He's walking underneath the observed ward, through the river, through a choke point, and there goes the Lincolns. He never got the rage off in time. Silence him up, and there's no way to help. S4 was coming in close, but already down from Tim's. And Armel will instantly commit the exorcism. Fortification is available for EG, so they can buy some time here if they want to. They won't before the tower dies. And here comes Crit, going for the stun. The Troll Warlord's the primary target. He's trapped inside this Aghanim Scepter Storm, and he goes down so quickly. Armel wants some revenge onto the support that did all this work, but now he's getting kited out. Fly continues to run. Tim's comes for the Evident, but he doesn't get close. He can't get closer. He couldn't blink. He already did it, and he couldn't burrow strike the rest of the way. The wall burns up, and Armel is trapped. Troll is most definitely back, but here comes the Sonic Wave, pushing it back out again. Death Prophet's down, and it's Gabby being stunned up. Arteezy putting his basher to work with a high, fast attack speed. Burrow strike from Tim's, but he's silenced up. It's Samael's control that's doing the work.
man,
And TNC do not get this push right.
thanks. Thank your stars for this 180 GPM talent on
Feels like
tier
a fake.
3.
Yeah, they need the tier 3 so that they can go and take the shrine. Because they need to remove this so Roshan becomes easier. Whoops, catapults, that'll do the work. It's a little unfinished. They're doing this fast. This has the refresher shard.
That's huge.
This is so the refresher shard is the game-winning style
Hang on.
of item, but maybe they find the opportunity.
Initiation.
Crit into Cuckoo. He's going to get rid of that lasso. Impossible. The stun's
Done
like
my
good.
bad.
Exorcism is already after the spike cameras. Hit with a forward strike. 10! Ice blast! It's going to hit so huge. Fly is going down quickly, but the storm is nice as well. Tip is ticking out, so you'll lose Fly, but there's no escape for 2 minutes. The lasso, Nix's has to be pulled back as well. Armel needs more damage onto the cores. EG, they have these buybacks, and they're going to manipulate them.
That's a huge win for EG, though, because Tim's does not have one. The big ults were used on TNC, and they do not get the Roshan.
He knows he's sitting on a perch. He is a bird. Then they need to get rid of the observed ward. Samel back in the pit. Cuckoo still giving all this information. Here comes your Ice Blast. 3 together. EG split. Gabby comes in as well for the Abyssal Blade. It's stunning him up. He still got Titanic, however. He's not triggering it just yet. Not enough life lost. Arteezy still wants to kill the exit from Armel. It's doing some work, and now Gabby turns on the Titanic, takes the life, but the Aegis immortal. And the left is pumping. He is going to kill everyone, but can he do it all over again? The PKP's not there. Titanic is gone, and Arteezy. It's his turn. Gabby is locked inside the storm. Down they'll go, and this may be it for EG. When Samel's causing so many problems, we've got Dagon built from the Ancient Apparition. Whatever you've got to find any kind of kill to buy space, but with no exorcism for 85 seconds, it feels like it's impossible, and this game should belong to EG. Here comes your Ice Blast. Crit gets hit with the backpack in for a double stun. Then it's going to hold, kill them off, and Evil Geniuses, they will get all out from TNC. They kill off the throne, and we are going to a deciding